Hello, my name is Glenn Dyer, and you are watching a Dyer-Situation. Today, I'm seeing In the Heart of the Seas, based on one of the stories that inspired Moby Dick. Yeah. But really not sure what to expect from this one. I guess I'm really just hoping that it tries to be somewhat historically accurate about it, because you have to understand that this particular story is one that inspired him because a sperm whale destroyed this ship and stranded some dudes 2,000 miles off of the coast. I know that's horrifying and like pathetic and sad, and that's kind of what I would expect a movie about that to be. But some of the posters make it look like the other story that he was inspired by, which was a legend of a giant sperm whale covered in, like, harpoons and stuff that, like, that purposely attacked people and stuff. That was a different one. Not this one. So, yeah. Oh, jeez. Ah, jeez. That rabid squirrel came after me again. And I only had a coupon for one free hair regrow formula, so... jeez. Oh well, I guess it's just gonna stay like this for a while. Anyway, so, yeah. This movie was stupid. That is my full critical analysis. Good night, everybody, and until next... No, I'm kidding. That was stupid. That's pretty much the best description anyone can give. How's the story? It's stupid. How's the acting? It's stupid. How's the premise? It's kind of stupid. For one thing, my little prediction was right. They did include an albino whale covered in scars and battle-worn, and it was the one that destroyed the ship, even though that's not the story. And the whale did follow him, and creates kind of, sort of a way less interesting Captain Ahab thing, even though it could have easily been cut out. And I don't know why. It's weird, because they're merging the two stories that inspired Herman Melville to create Moby Dick, so why not just make a movie about Moby Dick? Is it because none of the actors in this movie are good enough to pull off Captain Ahab? Is it because that story's just way too interesting? This movie's so bloated. It's because the story they're taking it from is actually not that complicated and not that much happens. Like, as I said, the whole story is basically ship goes out, gets destroyed by a whale, stranded, and some of them survive and make their way home, others don't. And not much happens in between. They literally just starve on the boats. And the ones that survive barely did. And that's the story. But they blow it up to 2 hours. How is that even possible? 2 hours! I don't even... Yeah. Most of the time, like, you'll just, at least for me, you'll just be incredibly bored because they're trying to take something with such little story and pump as much action as they possibly can into it, even though the action doesn't make sense, and they're just throwing around old sailing terms that nobody in the audience knows about. It's a mess. It truly is. The characters don't connect to you. They have this weird structure where it's where Herman Melville is interviewing someone. So we get to see Herman Melville. Of course, he's the most uninteresting guy ever made. And if there's one good thing this movie does, it makes me want to read Moby Dick, because I'm sure that's 1,000 times better than this. Probably should have made a movie about that. It sounds way more interesting and more cinematic. This thing was, like, the story behind this is just sad. There's not actually that much, like, moviness to it. And because they keep on trying to pump action into a place where it can't fit, it just becomes boring. So, yeah, there's nothing more to talk about. It's stupid and it's boring. What more do you need? Yeah, don't like it. It's stupid. And until next time, I'm Glenn Dyer, and you have been watching A Dire Situation.